Stop. Just stop for a moment. Before you do anything else, before you scroll, before you skip, before you close this video, sit still. Take a slow breath and ask yourself one honest question. Not a fake question, not a polite question, a real one. Are you tired, or are you tired of running from your life? Because there is a big difference. Most people think they are lazy. They think something is wrong with them. They think they lack motivation, discipline, focus. But that's not the truth. You are not lazy. You are exhausted from pretending that your life is fine, pretending that tomorrow you will change, pretending that scrolling is relaxing, pretending that you still have time. Look at yourself. Be honest. You wake up, you check your phone, you promise yourself you'll be productive today. You waste a little time, then a little more, then the day is gone. And at night, you feel that heavy feeling in your chest. Not sadness, regret. And you don't even know why. Let me tell you something nobody told you. You don't hate hard work. You hate facing the truth. Because the truth is painful. The truth is that you are capable of more. And you know it. That's what hurts. You don't scroll because you're bored. You scroll because silence scares you. Silence forces you to think, and thinking forces you to face your life. Your dreams, your mistakes, your wasted time, your unrealized potential. So you escape. Video after video, story after story, reel after reel. Not because you enjoy it, but because it helps you forget who you could have been. Your phone is not the problem. It is the anesthesia. It numbs the pain of a life you're not proud of. And the scariest part? You're getting used to it. You're learning how to live with regret. Let's talk about why you feel stuck. Not motivational lies, real truth. Your life right now is a loop. You wake up, you consume, you distract yourself, you sleep, you repeat. And every day you repeat this, your brain learns something dangerous. It learns that escape is normal. So whenever life gets uncomfortable, your brain says, open the phone, watch something, forget. That's not weakness. That's conditioning. Imagine a man whose house is on fire. Instead of leaving, he puts on headphones because the alarm is too loud. That's what you're doing. Comfort is not peace. Comfort is avoidance. Be honest with yourself. What are you waiting for? More confidence? More money? More time? Permission? Confidence comes after action. Money comes after skill. Time never comes. And permission is a lie. Nobody is coming to choose you. And deep inside, you already know this. That's why this video hurts. You think you are lazy, but what you really are is afraid. Afraid to fail, afraid to look stupid, afraid to try and realize you didn't become who you imagined. So you don't start. Because if you don't start, you don't fail. And if you don't fail, you don't feel pain. At least that's what you tell yourself. But here is the truth. The pain of regret is heavier than the pain of effort. Imagine standing at a train station. Your dream train arrives. The doors open, but you hesitate. What if I choose the wrong train? What if I fail? What if people laugh? So you wait. The train leaves. Years pass. You are still standing there. That's not safety. That's a slow death. Listen to me carefully. You don't need motivation. You need courage. And courage is not loud. It is quiet. It says, I'm scared, but I'm doing it anyway. Because doing it anyway is the only way out. Now listen, your problem is not that you don't know what to do. You know exactly what to do. You know you should wake up earlier. You know you should stop wasting hours online. You know you should practice English instead of just watching videos. You know you should start that project, that channel, that plan. The problem is not knowledge. The problem is that your comfort has become more important than your future. And comfort is a very quiet killer. It doesn't scream, it doesn't force you. It slowly whispers, "Tomorrow is fine. You deserve a break. Just one more video." And years disappear. Let me ask you something uncomfortable. If your life continues exactly like this, same habits, same excuses, same routines, where will you be in 5 years? Not your dream answer, the real answer. Will your English be fluent? Will your body be stronger? Will your mind be sharper? Will your life be bigger? Or will it be the same, just with more regret and less energy? That question alone should scare you, because time does not negotiate. It moves forward, whether you are ready or not. And one day, you will look back and realize that the days you wasted were the days that could have changed everything. Most people don't fail because they try and lose. They fail because they never fully try. They live their entire lives preparing, planning, thinking, waiting for the perfect moment, waiting for confidence, waiting for motivation. Let me tell you the truth about motivation. Motivation is a bonus. It is not the engine. Discipline is the engine. And discipline is not about being extreme. It is about doing small things consistently, especially when you don't feel like it. You don't change your life in one dramatic moment. You change it in boring moments, moments where no one is watching, moments where you could easily quit, moments where you choose growth over comfort. That is where real change happens. You want to know why most people never escape this cycle? Because they make their life decisions based on how they feel. And feelings are temporary. One day you feel inspired, the next day you feel tired, the next day you feel bored, the next day you feel lost. If your actions depend on your feelings, your life will always be unstable. Strong people don't wait to feel ready. They move first, and their feelings follow. They don't ask, "Do I feel like doing this today?" They ask, "What kind of person do I want to become?" And then they act like that person even on bad days, especially on bad days. Because bad days are not an excuse to stop. They are the test. Let me give you an example. Two people wake up tired. One says, "I'm tired, I'll rest today." The other says, "I'm tired, but I'll do it anyway." At first, their lives look the same, but after 1 year, they are not even close. One built momentum, the other built excuses. And momentum is powerful. Momentum turns effort into habit, habit turns struggle into identity. And identity is everything. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your habits. That's why motivation alone will never save you. You need a system, a simple system, not a perfect one, not a complicated one, a system that you can follow even when you are tired, even when you are bored, even when life feels heavy. For example, if you want to improve your English, don't aim for perfection, aim for consistency. 10 minutes a day, every day. Not when you feel like it, not when you are motivated. Every day. Speak one sentence, write one paragraph, listen to one short audio. That's it. Most people won't even do that.
And that's why doing something small every day already puts you ahead of the majority. The same applies to everything: your body, your mind, your skills, your future. Small actions done daily create massive results over time. But here is the hard part. At the beginning, nothing seems to change. You work and you see no results. You try and nothing happens. That's where most people quit, because they don't understand this rule. Progress is invisible before it becomes obvious. Roots grow before the tree is seen, and if you quit too early, you never see what could have happened. That's why patience is not passive. Patience is active. It is continuing to act without immediate reward. And that is rare,